All right, welcome back. We are us, and this. I was going to say the First Descendant. I've been playing that a little bit, just the tiniest amount. We'll get into that in a moment. This is Lies of P. As I said, I've been playing... Oh, it's not plugged in. That might be an issue. I sure hope not. Oops, wrong one. Don't worry, guys, it's not like I've been recording for more than a year. Also, I have to ask, right there, the camera angle changed. How is that even remotely possible when the controller isn't... Oh, the mouse, never mind. Ask no questions and I'll tell you no answers. Alright. We're finally on the move again. A wee bit framey. I don't know why the detail settings are so high again. That weirds me out a bit. Oh, right. I did, thankfully, manage to remember. We passed something on our way to this side. I'm actually going to go ahead and clean this guy up while I'm on the way. So we passed... Oh yeah, it's past the guys that inflict disruption. That's the thing. So I was wrong. Last episode I mistakenly said that disruption was probably something that inflicted silence on your fable arts. It's not. It's another insta-kill alongside break. You know, this seems like a good thing, but it's not. Because they will appear at the most inconvenient time. So, I have to get them to spawn now. So then I can force them to despawn. Through violence. Good, we only aggroed the one. Crap. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, frick. Psst. I did not expect him to aggro. Man, that is a good weapon. Oh yeah, I swapped the handle out on this. It's fine. Nothing special. I would love to have this on a short handle. But there's a song about that. And you know, I just can't remember the name of it. He lied. Get in there. Oh, it didn't. Ouch. You know what? I can appreciate that he bunts when you get a running start and do do a light swing or a light attack with the weapon. I have no use for a bunt. That would be better. Though I wonder whether we'd be able to stagger them or not. So, apparently we were on the right path. And the only path. Which is fine. Right, so I've been playing the first Descendant a bit. It was here when we started. Anyway. And since my computer, I don't think I really need to go into details about how not strong it is as far as the graphics related things are concerned. I've been playing it through, what's the name of that stupid thing? I don't remember the name of it. It's a streaming thing that lets you play games. In Nvidia Now or something. What was I doing? Right, I just needed to heal. So, I've been playing it through that, but right now I don't want to put money into getting my internet turned back on, or oh, hey buddy. Or an account for, or getting or upgrading from a free account so that I can play more than an hour at a time.
I don't suppose you'd like to buy anything?
You would be wrong.
I've been on my own so long, my sales pitch is a little rusty. Hard to engage in trade when you're fleeing from monsters.
You seem to be doing fine.
Even if the abnormal has become normal, the living must live. Buy something, and you'll help both of us.
Sure, why not? So, I tried to install the game on my computer, and I did successfully. Hooray! Right? Only to launch it and find out the little thing requires DirectX 12. And I'm pretty sure my computer does not possess the power to utilize it. Guys, we have a weapon that has a handle that has alter. Oh, I have been waiting for this. Frankly, hoping. My mind tried to go in two directions there. I was going to talk about two separate things. It's weird. So I'm currently in the midst of trying to figure out if I can get the game to run anything lower than that, because DirectX 12 isn't going to work, quite literally, in fact. You have no idea how disappointed I was. Granted, I was never going to be able to run the game well, especially given how I'm currently running things in the jerry-rigged sort of way. But I guess shame on me for hoping. So, we just picked up the military shovel. It can be disassembled, despite having alter on its handles, so, look out, giant, heavy stone sword. There's a new guy in town. And he's blunt as well, I should say, because the other weapon is blunt too. Is it? I mean, I can't change the handle, so we can't check right now. I went about this the worst way possible. Anyway, It starts off with a hefty 117 durability with a meager weight of only 13.9. Oh, baby, and it features a balanced attack type of slash and stab. That ain't not bad. Its attack scales with motivity and technique equally at decent. It starts off with a physical attack of 119. It charges pulse cells at a rate of 10.05. Not great, to be sure, considering that this isn't like a dagger. 10.05 is acceptable for daggers. Yeah, definitely. But for a weapon I assume is going to be at least... I honestly have no idea how it's going to attack. It's going to slash and stab. Yeah, I don't know. Its Fable Charge exists, and its damage reduction while guarding is a mere 57%. But that's not why we care about this weapon. Oh, no. Let's see. The weapon possesses the Fable Art's Furious Spinning Slash, which sounds just neat. It certainly does. And, most importantly, Alter. Now, the Furious Spinning Slash, I'm sure you guys can't guess what it does, what it's about, what it's for, so I'm going to tell you. Spin and slash surrounding enemies. You're welcome. However, there's a little bit more. Spin attacks will continue while the button is held. If held for a certain time, it triggers a powerful finishing attack. Now, with this weapon being, with the blade being blunt, that's actually really cool, because, at least as far as I'm aware, blunt weapons deal more damage, well, more staggered attack damage. Yeah, I saw it say stagger attack somewhere. Than sharp weapons do. Though I don't know by how much or if I'm actually correct. I would assume so. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much of a point to having the different types. It wouldn't make sense to bother having blunt in general. So I do want to see Furious Spinning Slash, test it out, take it for a drive. Nope, it should have been a ride. I was this close. Okay, so then we have the handles Fable Art. Alter. Temporarily transforms the weapon handle into its long form and boosts attack. The alter on the other weapon boosts or reduces stamina consumption. I'm actually impressed that they have an alternate but similar effect, or a Fable Art, that has a slightly different effect, although it does generally the same thing. Interesting. My nipples are just a little bit more diamond than they were a moment ago. I wouldn't mind the boost to, or a reduction to stamina consumption. I mean, trying to use Alter in the middle of a boss fight, because that's all I'm actually concerned about. Shaft, I walk all over. Most of them. Some I have to actually think about fighting, though. So, we are going to use this weapon normally. perk. Well, I say normally. So this is the other one I was talking about, the Holy Sword of the Ark. This one apparently is not blunt. Excuse me. Yeah, see? Well, I don't have the other one equipped. One moment, please. Now, see? The one is for stamina consumption, the other is boosting attack. I don't lie to you. That you're aware of. So, let's check this out. I'm trying not to say it. I'm trying to avoid saying the obvious thing here. We don't need you charging, bud. Ooh, this thing takes a while to swing, huh? Nope. None of that. You did that to you. So, let's see. I forgot. Oh, but the extension is only temporary. Interesting. I wonder if that mode is affected by the perk that extends buffs. Or, well, there are technically two. One for buffs from items, one for buffs from Fable Arts. But I think we all know which one I was talking about here. So, so it's only temporary. Oops. Yeah. So this altar is different. I don't know how I didn't notice the temporarily. I was too excited, too caught up in the moment of having a weapon, a handle with altar on it, to notice that the transformation was only temporary. I wonder if there's a weapon that has a handle that has a permanent form of altar. The real issue, though, is that the weapon head is absolutely terrible at generating Fable. Nope. It might be bad at generating Fable energy, but I genuinely can't tell because the system is just so unclear about how the value relates to actual generation. Not what I intended to do. There's a guy coming to my right. Stop that. So the heavy charges the fable bar by about a quarter. At least on the last hit. That one hit twice and it filled the other bar, so it maybe 30%? Wanted to make sure the big guy wasn't trying to pay us a visit. Okay. I think we can do better than that. Maybe. I forgot to start the timer. So what do we do to take this up a level? I do like having conserved energy, but ooh, this has potential. Though I'm still not happy that this thing only has 193 base attack combined. Really not happy about that particular detail. We'll take this one out for a spin for a little while. Dang it, I said it. So, what did we get from him? Got a Legion Caliber, I believe it's called. Fairy Tale of the Three Brothers of the Workshop Tower. A mouthful if there ever was one. Oh, this has better charge stats. So there's that. Well, the blade does. It's terrible at stab. Do I even have... I don't even know if we have any weapon hits that are okay at stab. Really? this city is done for. It was a small problem a little while ago.
Whoa. This used to be the workshop's transportation base, close to Kratz Central Station. Maybe that's why the puppets were so hell-bent on attacking the place during the frenzy. But I didn't see it myself. I didn't know the scale of it all. So let's add that earthquake to our list of strange and bizarre happenings in Krat and keep moving.
So we've got a bit of a new wrinkle. These crystals here. I don't know what their deal is, but I'm assuming... Just call it a spidey sense. I'm assuming... Yeah, disruption. For free. And a not small AoE. That has to go. Lover's Letter. It's a key item. Yeah, I think that's more efficient than... Good lord. Hopefully that's the only time I have to destroy those, but I'm fully expecting it not to be. I don't know why on earth they think adding disruption crystals is at all necessary when you can just be knocked off the cliff and die. Did we really... really want to find a butterfly over here right now? I mean, I guess we can see it spawn, get it to spawn and see where it starts off. Okay, so it's not down here at least. I think they want us to go down that way, but first I want to get this guy I saw over here, assuming I can get to him. Come on. Oh, great. Another one that doesn't care for being hit. Crap. Disruption, that's on... No, that's break. That's for disruption. That's disruption. Okay. That'll slow it by an amount we'll never notice. My God. Well, we're about to find out if those crystals reappear. He said, knowing they will. Given their frequency, there's a chance they won't, but it's not a good one. Alright, I mean, it's not a lot of ergo we dropped, but, you know, it's mine. Ah, so that's what happened. I forgot this was here. So maybe they're affected while they're... That's two now. And just think, they figured they needed that and the disruption crystals, which reappear each time you die. So, also, now the ergo we dropped is in actual danger. Do we have something... I don't want to be chased by two of them, but I do want my ergo back. The only... I don't know if perfect guarding their attack would mitigate the stamina loss. There we go. Modern problems, modern solutions. I mean, at 157, this might scale okay. Mainly, I'm trying to see if anything spawns here. I mean, a chest specifically. Frankly, I don't even need to deal with the freaking things. So... Because if I run down there, there's a chance of that guy aggroing. I am not a fan of that attack animation. I mean, at least, you know, being on this ledge. So it's going to appear down here somewhere. I can do this much at least. Crap. There it is. Mother... Since when do they disappear? After... It doesn't even make any sense. Usually they're always visible. Also, this... Oh, I need the other one. Where is it? Get rid of this. I noticed the item we used did not protect me against... Yeah. Just trying to avoid being surprised. Where does this even go? Oh, I think this opens up the shortcut. And it'll help us reach the butterfly more quickly and more safely. You know, in a general sense anyway. But it's better than having to cross that crystal. No, I'm sure something's supposed to be there. There's absolutely... Oh. Certainly didn't expect that. Really? What if I told you I don't believe you? Really? Hey, bud. Is there supposed to be somebody up here? Like, right over here? It's weird, you know? There's no one here. It's too empty. Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, right over here, behind me. I'm not coming down there, you know. I'd have to cross the crystal again. There's no way there's not supposed to be something here. They say when crystals appear from the ground, it's a sign of the end of days. It's the end. We're all going to die. Everyone's going to die. So he curled up and did thus. Yeah, I thought I had something like this. Ooh, 90. What kind of... the fat roll. Not merely the fat hop. They're both pretty bad. Okay, that means we have some leeway. Won't be that. Of course not. So it has to be under 10. I don't think such a thing exists in my inventory currently. No, there was definitely another way we could have gone. So, where is this taking me? This almost feels like it's the right way to go. Which I'm not a fan of. I want... See, this is why I was so suspicious. There's also a chest up there, but how do we even get there? A ladder, maybe? I don't think, yeah, we can come back up if we go this. Does he think we can't see him? You know, that is almost stupid enough to be cute. Hold on. So, what they're saying is that I'm probably just going to be better off swapping these out. Is that it? What should we put here? Reduce presence. Yeah, why not? Especially with this weapon, that'd be disgusting. To get the... Well, you wouldn't have to worry about... No, the effect does have a proc chance. But once it does proc... Oh. I mean, the weapon's damage is already crazy, but... getting the bonus from... shock as well? Okay. We have enough healing. In fact, we didn't have to heal at all back there. I don't see any reason to actually have this amulet on right now. Wait. Why did we... See... I meant to put this on. I don't know why I didn't do that. I want a hammer, and I want a hammer now. Wait. Don't scare me like that. I've had my fair share of jump scares in this game. Ah. So a special enemy and then condiment. I don't know if I can aggro. I don't know if I can kill this guy. Dang it. So what do you do? perfect. Well, not perfect. Perfect. Well, that's a waste. Heck, even he gave me something more valuable. Okay, so I want... I also have no idea how much the guys with the hammer hands... I don't know how much ergo they drop when they die. So I don't know if it's actually worth it to fight them again. The answer is almost certainly not. Let's be sure about that. Okay, so what are we looking at? Actually, this blade's got... Well, it's at +8, so of course it's going to have 100. So if I push this one up to 8, it would do the same damage, but it would also severely stagger. I do like that. The only problem I could see is that the Live Puppet's axe blade actually has a bigger hitbox than the wrench head. That said, let's actually go see about this. Okay. So I've stopped the timer while we're doing this.
I know my way around it.
Let's see. Upgrade the wrench head. So it only comes out to 268. Not counting the extra. I mean, it's not bad. I actually need more upgrade material first.
No matter what takes serving her, welcome to...
I need 10. I don't know why they don't let me go in increments of 10. For this, what do we need? I don't remember how much it requires for its 3 levels of upgrades, I think. Get more of these so I can stop worrying about it.
No matter what, serving welcome.
Okay, these. I do need more of those.
I know my way around.
I do like this one. Not enough ergo.
I know my way around a...
So this one's just about on par with the pipe wrench head. And they're both blunt. The only thing the coil Mjolnir head has going for it is the Thunder Strike, which grants it bonus. Well, since it applies electric blitz to the weapon, it effectively has elemental damage as well. I don't know how much. So it deals that damage in addition to the physical damage. I'm assuming all of this, of course. Since none of this is stated and none of it, well, I could actually use it here and test it out. I don't know how the light attack is slower than the heavy attack. So we're looking at about 650. Yeah, 650 is good enough. Okay, yeah. So it definitely does, and not a small amount either. That's a bonus of like, what, 200? Maybe 250 damage? It just hit for 1,000 for free. I mean, not for free. It costs 3 spell or fable slots. Also, this guy's shocked, so he's taking more physical damage. Why is it hitting higher consistently now? There we go, back to 650. Why in the world would you ever use a fully charged heavy rather than just the normal heavy? You get more hits, it does the same damage, aside from the stagger damage being higher, I would assume. Elite damage, nice. And now he's shocked. yeah, it's nearly 1,000 a hit every time. There's going to be some variation where it drops below 1,000, but it seems to be seldom enough that it's better to just use normal heavy attacks, which is good because they're faster. I get to use more of them. It's one more. Yeah, I basically only get 3 of those.
I know my way around.
I don't have any technique cranks because those are the ones I want, so I don't get any. Where is it? Definitely not what I was trying to do. Yeah, this handle does not do this weapon's heavy attacks any favors. Not at all.
I know my way around.
But I'm glad we actually figured that out ahead of time. Maybe the handle's contributing more than I actually thought it was. What? Handle, right. That's weird. It doesn't even make sense that it happened like that. So now I have to reassemble this. Very strange. Well, that's not what I intended to do. And of course, that would go longer with more Fable slots, which we're working on. I just don't have the quartz I need yet. So yeah, I do like this combination of weapons, especially because this staggers pretty much anyone with every charged heavy. Also, the Fable art for the weapon head is not half bad. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab this while I'm here. I can't think of any other combinations that I want to test, so I'm just going to head back to, well, collapsed crot. Or collapsing crot, anyway. I don't want this video to go too much long, too much beyond an hour.
strange. It hurts so much. It's not like a real wound, but still.
All right. So you have a chest to get. There's also the butterfly and the hammer hands that is in the way. I don't remember what he's selling.
Buy something.
Yeah. None of that really does it for me. Well, if I leave it like this, it actually works out in my favor. There we go. Unfortunate. Me first. See, all you have to do is ask nicely, children. And your enemies will die for you. Or something. I don't need a balance crank. I need technique. Please. So, how do we get up here? There's a chest up here normally, but right now it isn't spawned. I mean, surely there's not going to be a ladder, right? Hey, he's back. The man, the dude, the guy. Come on, bud. Got something for you. Ow. Nice. Yeah, so I've got a new weapon to use against anything that doesn't normally stagger. At least not easily. Wait. I mean, I know I used it nearby, but yep, it's there. A ladder, perhaps? How do we get to that? I mean, there's probably a way around, but I just can't... There it is. Ladder. Two of them. God dang it. Sure is empty up here. I don't think anything will appear on the steps here. This is weirdly empty. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Then, unexpected, well, there's nowhere for him to knock me off, so winning. Well, not really. He hit me for free how many times? I know where that goes. Really? This side doesn't lead? To the ladder which I seek. Should be safe to try to see what spawns up top. Maybe nothing appears, but I want to make absolutely sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Okay. So let's see whether I'm right or wrong. Really, it's just, why does this area exist then if there's nothing up here? I sure hope this doesn't turn into another mystery I can never solve. I can't imagine I end up going that way and it somehow brings me over here again. Yeah. It's bad I don't have the ability to kick. Okay. There was a guy behind a wall over here. Where'd he go? This looks like a drop from which I won't be able to return. There was a guy. I specifically remember making fun of him. Why can't you be technique? I hear something awfully puppet sounding. Is it really too much to hope for that there's something revealed later on that allows me to change a crank's nature so that I can have nothing but technique cranks? Because that's all I want. I've been getting more of every other kind of crank than I've gotten of the technique cranks. It's not fair. Hold on. Really? I hope I'm not in anything's line of sight. Good, good, good. Hey, bud. Come on. Come get yours. Ow. Oh. You are a thick fella, aren't you? Dang it. There we go. Sad that I didn't get his foot in the exchange, but I mean, I got his life, so good enough, right? Noises everywhere. I count 3 different audios. The shuffling I'm hearing has to belong to someone over here. Oh. Huh. That's right, over here. I didn't expect him to track me. Who guards a fireplace? Well, it just means I can ignore him the next time through. Unfortunate. And just so you're aware, you can't actually interrupt. Ow. I had to be certain he was dead. You can't interrupt the use of your pulse cells. So if you mispress that button, it is gone. Terribly unfortunate that I interrupted his conversation with the... God dang it! I heard him coming. You see now why I want the stance break on perfect guard? Frankly, it should be a thing to begin with, but I mean, it does suck that it's a late game perk, I guess. Granted, I could have it already, but the amulet slot is just something that's always useful. Since this guy isn't a special enemy and he appears to be alone, like I said, good weapon. Primer for workshop technicians. Was I right about the number of enemies? There was this guy, the one on the stairs, who caught me off guard, the one that was talking to... Oh, no, I was wrong. I missed one. There was the one guarding the fireplace, the one that caught me off guard coming down the stairs. The one that was talking to the... Frick, what is it called? That's why he caught me off guard. I was trying to remember the name of the frickin' thing. The music player that was in the other room. I know the name of it. You what, mate? Clearly I come down from up there, over here, but the ladder hasn't spawned. Hold on, let's see. Hopefully that's it for the surprises. Oops. It isn't that far. Oh, I also have the Cat's Grace amulet. Nope. There's also a guy up here. I remember seeing him before when I was over there. He looks like he explodes. Maybe it was that guy I saw, not the one up here. Yeah. I saw it coming and could do naught to stop it. Let's heal just in case. Actually, we could just go straight ahead, go on ahead and access the chest. I'll open the chest. I don't know where I went with the access. Did that fill up pretty fast? I mean, it seems like it filled up fast. Yeah, no, the name of it just isn't coming to me. Yeah, I don't think I want whatever's going on here. So yeah. Have fun with that. If I go down there, I don't come back up. And I need to be up here first. Actually, we can go ahead and use this now. Dump that, just in case it has an effect on the damage we take when we fall. This should not be fatal. Good lord, the camera is atrocious. So a fatal attack prevents him from exploding. Good to know. And that's the dinner bell. Speaking of dinner. Or more accurately, speaking of eating good. Come on. Quartz or weapon? Special crot supply box. That's more items. Now where does this guy go? Yeah, I had to do it this way. Which is actually fine, aside from the severe lack of pulse cells. Which technically works to our advantage, considering that we have the automatic recharge of it and the bonuses we get while the pulse cells are discharged. With all of that, I mean, we pretty much just win, don't we? I do need to swap out the whatchamacallit. Go for that because it makes them sweat. And you. That's not the right one. It's the inferior version. Lord, that's so much weight. It's so good. Of course, when you go to listen for them, they go quiet. So let's see what's going on up here to end the video. I mean, they're everywhere, but there's nothing to be seen. That's a little suspicious, don't you think? This weapon is actually really good for dealing with enemies, since it's a slashing and not a stabbing weapon. That's an elevator. What I'm hearing sounds like it's on this level, though. I think I'll put my back to the wall here and do this. Yeah. I don't imagine. Oh, door's closed. Okay. We can do this. Shut up. One day. I got it. Nope, I missed it. The one with the health bar. God dang it. I know it's behind me, but dang it. I really would like it if the game acknowledged my button inputs. God dang it, man. That is a frustrating outcome. Let me actually get to the heart of the issue. There we go. should run less shoddily now. I had hoped that the Mjolnir hammer would stagger more consistently, or just with every charge heavy, but what can you do? Hopefully the ergo dropped in a reasonable spot, and not somewhere I have to end up getting hit before I can get to it. It's not here. There it is. Great. Disruption. Love it. Or your money back. Good lord. This could hurt a little. Dang it. God dang it. God dang it. I got caught trying to use a pulse cell I didn't have. God. Holy crap. That was not worth it at all. A Legion caliber on a Dark Moonstone? That is not... Why didn't I go back to the hotel, by the way? That was rough. But the only part that was actually difficult about it was, especially at the end there, the ability for her combo of light attacks to go directly into what is a hard to dodge unblockable. The fact that she could just chain those together, and then especially at the end there, where she just kept spamming it. We almost died. Again. Still, that is done. So, let's head to the hotel. Okay, I'm pretty sure it goes to this guy.
No matter what, serving welcome. This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krab. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. No matter what, they serving her welcome to...
Okay, top. Ooh. Oh dear, full moonstone of the covenant. Upgrade special blade, so we can just skip levels with this. Oh, that is disgustingly huge. A rusty cryptic vessel. Yoink. Real quick. Wrong one. Won't need to use all of them. That should be sufficient.
No matter what, serving her welcome.
Now this could push the special weapons up into actual value for us. Urgent repair. No idea. I will grab a few more of these. The question is, though, how many more special weapons exist? And I'm not going to talk about the one that could have been. I'm not going to talk about it or think about it. I'm just going to focus on what we've got right now. And what we've got right now are, let's see. This one's okay. It's at +2. I do like this one, heavy as it is. But man, we don't get many swings out of this one. I mean, we have one
I
that
know
we
my
can
way around
use.
the way.
I mean, we have 3, but let's see. Did I misunderstand? Is that the... Huh. Okay, yeah. Kind of disappointed, to be sure. And notice how in that fight I did not use any, what's the word? Fable arts. It's just not, what's the word? Just doesn't feel optimal, I think. I mean, it's not a great term to use there, but I think it gets close enough to the heart of the issue. I'm also not certain between which of these two the performance was better in terms of inflicting stagger. It feels like Mjolnir was actually more consistent. Well, not consistent, but that it inflicted stagger a little more quickly. Well, as far as the Dark Moonstone orbs are concerned, I thought what they did was they just allowed you to skip 5 levels of upgrading. But apparently not. They're just advanced upgrade material for those weapons. I'm just not really sold on the special weapons. This one's cool. It's got that going for it. But it requires so much stamina to use. And despite my heavy investment into stamina, it just really isn't paying off. Probably because you only get like 2 stamina per level. We did get quartz though, so let's go spend that. That'll help make us strong. Grr. Hard R. Then we'll visit the tree, pluck whatever it's got, and that'll do it. So what do we want to start on next? Another Fable slot? Perfect guard causing... You know, Link Dodge would actually be huge. That one is almost certainly going to be ignored. Yeah, I think extra Fable slots. Then again, Okay, we'll look at it like this. We don't really use the Fable slots frequently enough that having an extra one would change the game. The Perfect Guard, in particular, is more valuable. So what do we put here? I am actually tempted to go with Enhanced Fable Arts Attack because things like, what are we thinking? Things like Mjolnir's, the coil Mjolnir could do good damage, but the damage itself isn't really relevant. It's what it does for me, the inflicting or helping to damage their stagger, or helping to inflict stagger, or giving buffs, things like that. I also keep forgetting that the Aegis Legion arm has a built-in parry now, which can disrupt the enemy's stance, as it's called. Well, at least I assume so. It might not, but I hope it does, especially for bosses. Well, in particular, in fact, for bosses. But see, that's another Fable Arts thing. Well, it's not even that it's a Fable Art, or that it consumes a Fable slot, I mean. It's that it is another part of another thing that I don't use frequently, so I don't remember that it's there, which is rough. Maybe something defensive? Wait, you just give that out for free? Well, yeah, I'm going to take that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the fact that I went through at least 7, possibly 8 pulse cells just to beat that mini-boss. I really wish it had dropped a quartz. That would have made it worth it. Instead, we got a Legion caliber, and in order to upgrade the puppet string, we need another 1. No, I bought 1. We might have enough, actually. Regardless, having additional pulse cells does help me extend a fight, especially when it's the first time I'm fighting a boss or a unique enemy, allowing me to extend the amount of time I have to learn their patterns before I get killed. What are we... Legion caliber, right? So over here. There should be one more strong box out there for Vanini's. What? I don't remember the guy's name. Polucina? Something like that? Craft modify. Oh, we also have the thing for him to decrypt. Good. Now we have attack link. Okay, so attack link works even if you pull the enemy. So let's see. That consumes a quarter of the meter for the Legion's ammo, weirdly enough. So in order for it to work, weird. The damage seems consistent despite the weapons. Well, they actually deal. No, this one deals way more damage. Just so much more damage. I have to be honest, having the puppet string to increase my mobility, the ability to re-engage on an enemy I've put distance between us, or I've gotten distance from, like when they've done the unblockable, or they're just doing something I'm not familiar with. The ability to get back into them without having to spend stamina, that's pretty good. Well, it's like 10% of our stamina. If it crit there, it might have done the same damage as the other two. That's weird. So that would probably be really good to help stagger. Though I really wish there was a way for me to be able to measure what kind of stagger damage we're doing. I think we'll go around with the puppet string for a while, at least until just to get the hang of it, at least. Let's visit the tree, strip it naked, and that'll be it. Because this video's been a lot longer than I had intended. But, I mean, in for a penny, right? Oh, we max out at 99 fruits for some reason.
Stalker, please.
Restores health. $27 of those. Fables charge amounts. Really, I'd rather just have the Legion. Anything else seems... I really hate how many of these are dedicated to the Spectre, when only 4 of them are actually dedicated to your character. Why not have these also affect your character, or ones that do this but for you? I'd like to explode when hit. Okay, the avoiding death once and having your health restored, that's a little silly. A little too far, but for the most part, you get what I'm saying, right? It sucks that just 4 of these are actually useful to you if you don't use Spectres. And I've proven, I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, you don't need Spectres. That's assuming they're actually even good in the first place. But what can you do? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back on Tuesday with another episode. But as for me, I've got to record a Yuga Chronicles and then put a call in to the leasing office so I can get the ceiling in my bathroom looked at, because it's leaking and falling apart. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.